Today we have Dr. Rajesh Bhide with us. He has PhD in physics and currently working as Deputy General Manager R&D with Oerlikon Blazers Coatings India Private Limited. He has over 30 years of industrial experience. He has worked with varied industrial establishments and he has area of expertise in process development. Today he is going to guide us about the various opportunities in the field of physics.
If you consider universe, changes is the only constant in the world. This applies to physics also. So if you go through the new inventions or what has changed in last 10 years in physics, you would see that there is a wide spectrum which ranges from starting of exploration of universe to nanotechnology, wherein very small and fast devices are being produced. So if you look at the new inventions which happened in last 10 years, one was very important, was continuous laser fusion system, wherein energy source for a continuous fusion was discovered and experiments were done and they were successful. So on the other side, it's gravitational waves which were detected through various experiments. This is on the universal side. So if you look at, we are exploring the universe. At the same time, we have got very small particles or nanotechnology which is being used to develop new equipments, faster devices, and as a result new materials are being developed. So a large amount of inventions and research is going on in development of non-fossil fuels, development of energy efficient systems, smaller devices which occupy less space, and faster devices. So this is a huge spectrum which is being taken care of and invented in last 10 years. Physics is the basic science, and if you look at the careers available in physics field or in the field of physics, you can divide it into 4 parts. One would be as an academician, second would be as a researcher, third one would be analytics persons working with analytics, and fourth one should be people working with industry. So in nutshell, physicists can work in all four fields which are available in our life. As a physicist, earlier paradigm was, yes, they were either researchers or teachers, but this is now completely changed. It's no more viable. Physicists can work in industries, physicists can work as analysts. So as a result, it's not only restricted to as a teacher or a researcher, but you can work with industries, you can work with analytical jobs wherein various kinds of analysis is done through data mining and data interpolations. Apart from data analysis, if you try to divide this into different parts, say it's normally known that as a teacher you will be teaching at undergraduate level, at schools, at postgraduate levels for PhD and whatnot. As a researcher, you can work with new developments. But these new fields of industries, you can work in productions, you can work as a quality guy, you can work as a process development person. If you look very deeply, you will see that recent thrust from government as regards to development of semiconductors, electronics and other things. Physicists will definitely play a big role, and they do play a big role. So as a result, in various industries, physicists can work as on shop floors, on research labs, at their development labs, and also as analysts for their different works. In my case, I did my PhD in 1993 in physics, and from the day one I started working with industry. And I worked in various roles, which includes as a R&D engineer, as a process engineer, as a factory manager, and also as completely development manager. So you would see that a physicist can work in all fields. There is no restriction, and you have to use your analytical power. That's the way you should go. So no field is restricted for a physicist. Physics, definitely, whenever you want to work in any field, dedication is the first thing. Dedication, appreciation of what you are doing. Apart from that, analytical power is very important when you work with physics. Another very important thing about physics is you should have a very good base of mathematics, because most of the physical entities, and whenever you are working with physics as such, you will need all kinds of mathematical tools. So you should be very good at analysis, you should be very good at analyzing the failures, also accepting the failures. At the same time, you should have basic understanding of what you are learning, what you are teaching. Also, you should be having empathy towards what you are doing. So perseverance, constant learning, ability to analyze, and also ability to learn from failures is very necessary when you work with physics. Physics basically is taught right from the school level. So if you consider teaching opportunities, it's a wide spectrum available as a teacher in physics. So you can be a very good teacher right from the school level, you can be a teacher at undergraduate level, you can be teacher at postgraduate level, and apart from that, of course, for all these things you have to satisfy the necessary qualifying exams or qualifying requirements. Apart from that, nowadays there are lot many applications or lot many opportunities wherein there are online courses which are going on. Many universities offer an online courses. You can work as a tutor in those courses. Universities which are working outside India or from other countries, they also like to have tutors who would coach their pupils there, and you can be part of that. A coaching class is also a good opportunity for any teacher. So as a teacher, if you have got passion, you can work at any level, right from school level to post-graduation as a PhD researcher and a PhD guide also. You can create talks. Apart from these opportunities, you can create talks of your own and broadcast them, and it's also a good opportunity to work as a teacher. As explained or as talked earlier, teaching or research is not the only field wherein the physicist can work. They are working with industries. They can work as analysts. When you do a physics course, say post-graduation or graduation, or for that matter PhD also, you can handle you handle various analytical tools in theory. Also you can you might have used various analytical equipments for your experiments or your research. All these equipments are nowadays used in various industries for failure analysis, for quality control, for quality assurance. Apart from that, DRDO, there are various labs like DRDO, railways, then armed forces. They also need various kind of analytical and physical equipments which are used for analysis. A physicist who has handled these things and learned to find out or analyze the data and conclude some inferences definitely has got a wide scope and wide application in fields other than research or only teaching. There are various subfields, or what we call it as other branches of physics. Basically, if we can divide studies in physics into two parts or two subjects. One can be a theoretical physics work and another would be experimental physics works. So many theories, postulates, other things can be studied and developed when you work with theoretical physics. When we work with experimental physics, you work with various experiments you do for development, research, etc. etc. If you consider these two fields, each one has got different subjects with which you can work. They include laser, optics, electronics. If you consider physics is basically mother of all engineering branches. So mechanical engineering, call it electronics engineering, electrical engineering, all these are developments are basically from physics. So there are numerous applications and fields: astrophysics, astronomy, surface science, atmospheric physics, then materials, surface engineering. All these are very important. As you know, we have got very limited resources in this world or on the universe. So development of new materials which consume less and less energy, as well as less and less earth, products from earth, is also important. So surface engineering, metallurgical engineering, material science, these are also very important aspects of physics learning or physics as a field. If you consider various disciplines or multidisciplinary or interaction between different scientific branches, you would see that variety of branches are available in physics. It can be a chemical physics, it can be biophysics. You can work with medical industries wherein medical instruments or equipments are prepared. You can work as analysts for data analysis, as well as experimental work or the analytical work. You can work with forensic laboratories. You can work with archaeological people, wherein various kinds of archaeological experiments are done or analysis is done for detection. So physics as such can work as interdisciplinary work, people with various aspects. You can various industries at various research levels, as well as with analytical work. If you want to pursue your career in physics, mathematics is must. So apart from when people go for science, they basically go for physics, chemistry, biology. But many a times those who are basically going for biology, they also try to leave out mathematics. But in case of physics, you cannot do it. For all further studies or higher studies, mathematics is the base. So you have to have mathematics as the base. Apart from that, you can go for statistics, can be another option. Many a times you require statistical tools for analyzing data which have come out during your research work. Apart from that, you can choose electronics or electricals, which is, or IT or information technology, if it is available as vocational courses parallel to that. But mathematics would be the major thing. Apart from PCB, you should choose. BSc and MSc are the commonly known courses which physicists do. But apart from that, various institutes have got their own courses which contains physics as the subject. So IITs offer MTech in physics, MTech in material sciences. It might not be available at all IITs, but certain IITs have got the courses. Material science is basically containing most of the part physics. Apart from that, BS and MS are also available from ICER. ICER is one of the prime institutes which are now constituted by Government of India in last few years, which are parallel to Indian Institute of Technologies, and they are providing very good science-based knowledge, and as a result you get BS and MS from that. Apart from that, TIFR and BARC also run their integrated MSc programs. For TIFR, it's an integrated PhD wherein they give MS. You can have master's degree after 3 years, and if you don't want to continue, you get only the master's degree. So these are the various opportunities or degrees which are available. Indian Institute of Science, IISc Bangalore, is also a prime institute which provides you masters in material science and in physics. So these are the various degrees available, and if you want to pursue your career in physics. BSc and MSc degrees are mostly offered by regular universities or colleges. Apart from that, IITs offer MTech degrees. TIFR, as I told you, can offer you master's degree embedded into integrated PhD course. ICER, which are the institutes which are established by Government of India all over the India, they offer BS and MS courses. Some of the deemed universities also provide MTech degrees. Admissions to BSc and MSc at regular universities or colleges is through the qualifying exams. For BSc, you have to go through the merits which is based on the 12th exam. For MSc, it can be from your merit during BSc. Few of the universities also conduct entrance exams for MSc or MTech courses. IITs, when they have got entrance exam which is called GATE, so you have to go through them. Indian Institute of Science has got their own qualifying exam. You have to go through that. ICER has got their aptitude test as well as an examination. You have to pass through that. Another way to go into ICER is through KVPI, Kishore Vaidyanik Protsahan Yojana. It's again an exam which is done on all India level, and then if you go through it, you are directly admitted to ICER. These are very difficult examinations. You have to prepare very rigorously. Basic thing to pass through it is that you should know the basic principles of physics, how they work and how to apply. You should know how to learn, how to solve the problems. That is one thing. Another thing would be regular practice of solving the problems, applying them, applying physics theorems and other known facts to solving the problems. There are few coaching classes, there are study circles through which you can exchange such kind of problem solving techniques. You can learn about that, and practice is the only thing with which you can do so, and understanding the basic principles will help you in cracking or going through these examinations. Fee or the academic fees for these courses vary with what course you are applying for. At the same time, each institute has got its own way of defining the fee structure. As a result, whenever you choose an institute where you want to go, you have to go to the site or contact the concerned person for the fee structure. But there are facilities for scholarships also, especially if you go for post-graduation courses like MTech or PhD. There are lot many scholarships available, but you have to again apply. There are also courses and examinations and some criteria we have to pass. There would be some interviews. So fee structures depends upon the course you have chosen, and also availability of scholarship depends upon the institute as well as what course you have chosen. To be a good physicist or to work with physics as a subject, you should be very curious, patient, and you should have basic understanding and empathy towards what you are doing, the subject you are learning or subject you want to pursue. It's very important. You should have an analytical ability. You should learn how to analyze given data, and for that you might need various tools like Power BI, Excel, etc., etc. Those become soft skill part of your career, but you should also be able to do it, use them. There are various analytical tools which are specifically used in data analysis. Those should also, you should acquire those skills. You should be ready to accept failures. You should be ready to learn from the failures. You should be very enthusiastic in working with your hands, and be ready for any new things which are coming in your way. These are basically, if you look at your personal, if your academic things and other parts. Parallelly, there is second part wherein you should have some traits in your personality which includes perseverance, patience, capacity to understand, work with the team, because when you work as a researcher or when you work with industry, you have to work with a team. So you should understand dynamics of the team. So you should be a good team player. If you try to find out what are the work opportunities when you work or when you have learned some physics. As I explained earlier, you can divide this into three categories. One is academics or teacher, second one is researcher, and third one would be working with industries. If you look at your career as teacher, you can start right from the school teacher and go up to a post graduation or as a guide to PhD. And these kinds of opportunities are available not only in India or even abroad also. There are some online courses people are working with. You can be part of the online institutes which offer online courses, and you can become a tutor in those courses. If you consider researchers, yes, there are many laboratories who are looking for researchers who have completed their MSc or PhD in respective fields. TIFR, National Physical Laboratory, NPL, Space Application Center, SAC are few to name. Apart from these, many universities have got research positions. They may not be permanent, but they give you enough opportunity to work with latest field, and you can work as researchers. These opportunities are available not only in India, even universities abroad. They are looking for postgraduate students or technical officers. You can be a part of such team. If you go to industry, again it's a very open wide field. You can be a part of production team, you can be part of a quality team, you can be a part of analysis team. So lots of opportunities are available. In fact, very recently in India we have started having a trend wherein physicists are hired by industries, but this trend is prevailing in other developed countries like America or Germany or England for very long time. So there are many opportunities where you can work with the industries there also. If you are going to pursue your career in physics, very important thing is that you should be passionate about what you are doing. You should understand, you should be learning new things, and you are always learning new things. That is the best part of physics, which might be disheartening for few people. If you continue to work with physics after your graduation and you continue to do PhD, then it takes around 8 to 10 years when you complete your PhD. So you should have enough patience. You should continuously keep on learning new things. One more thing very important, and especially this applies to when you go to industry from physics or for after completing your MSc or PhD, is that you have for MSc, during MSc you have learned various topics of physics. If you go for PhD, you have learned about or you have researched about a particular topic in physics, but that might not be the area of working for the particular industry, but the capabilities which you have earned as during your MSc or PhD to do analysis, to analyze the facts, to create analytical data and to draw inferences is very important. If you are working with experimental physics, if you have used various equipments, those equipments are used in industry for various aspects, and those skills which you are acquired are very important. So even if you think that you are not working exactly with what you have learned or what you have used during your courses in physics, mind well that those are the analytical power or the power to think. What you have gained during this course is very important, and it applies to every field of your life. So let it be research, let it be industrial work, let it be quality, anything. It works, and you should learn how to use them in your day-to-day life. Physics is the basic science, and as a result I would say that this forms part of all new developments in science as well as engineering field. Physics is very exciting, so I would like to I would like to welcome you all to this world of physics, and I would like to thank everybody and ZPP for allowing me to express my views about the future the students can have in world of physics.
Changes in last 10 years. Continuous laser fusion system was discovered. Gravitational waves were detected. Use of nanotechnology. Developments of new materials, non-fossil fuels, energy efficient system, smaller and faster devices were developed. Career opportunities. Teaching opportunities at school level, undergraduate level, postgraduate level, online courses, coaching classes, PhD guide. Researcher. Laboratories, universities, National Physical Laboratory NPL, Space Application Center SAC. Analyst. Analyst in data mining, data interpolation, DRDO, railways, armed forces. Industries. Production, quality, process development, R&D engineering, process engineering, factory manager, development manager. Opportunities in various fields. Sub-branches, laser, optics, electronics, astrophysics, surface science, atmospheric physics, metallurgical engineering, material science, chemical physics, biophysics, medical equipment, data analytics, forensic laboratory, archaeological experiments. BSc or MSc from any BSc or MSc from any institute. Admission would be given on the basis of merit. IIT's MTech in physics, material sciences. Admission would be given on the basis of GATE entrance exam. IISER, IISER, BS and MS, aptitude tests and exams. TIFR, Integrated PhD. Indian Institute of Science, IISc, Bangalore, Masters in Physics and Material Science. There are separate entrance exams for that. Deemed universities, MTech. Branches of physics. Theoretical physics. Theories, postulates. Experimental physics. Experiments for development or research. Entrance exam preparation. Know the basic principles, regular practice, application of physics theorems. Coaching classes, study circles are available for preparation.